we do express our sympathies to the Connors family, Chief Smith and RPD, the entire law enforcement community, that they're brothers and sisters. So I know it brings up a lot of the pain and anguish they experienced 40 years ago. I'll say with respect to the parole board's decision, we did ask whether or not, when this came to our attention, that was the process followed, and they assured us that it was. This wasn't expedited in any way, not with COVID-related cases, which we've talked to them about. Second, was the victim's family contacted? Was their input solicited? Was it received, and was it considered? And I have been assured that that was indeed done. And with respect to the code section you refer to, they do have 45 days, which is appropriate. They were communicated with, and their input was received during that 45-day period, so that was told. I mean, there was no reason to wait any longer since that communication occurred. Third, as the governor mentioned, we require a supermajority in a case of this seriousness, a murder case, and so it did receive four affirmative votes out of 5. And lastly, because it is such a difficult case, I did request the board chair to provide more details with respect to the decision-making process and why the parole board made this decision, and that is posted on vpb.virginia.gov. So appreciate the question, and of course the family has our sympathy.
And one follow-up, I wasn't in on the conversation that the family had with Adrian Bennett, but I was led to believe by the sister of Michael Connors, they weren't allowed much to speak. It was kind of like, here it is, deal with it, let's move on. And they told that to me, they told that to Jeff Katz on the radio, so I don't have any reason to believe that this is a different story they're telling folks. But that would seem to me that's not an appropriate way to handle things, by basically telling a victim's family, well, it's already a done deal and we're going to move on with this.
None of us, other than they were those direct conversation, were on that call. I will say Chair Bennett has served this Commonwealth. She really has been a terrific chair. She's very conscientious. So I don't know what transpired on that call. I will say there were subsequent communications, both written and oral. So all of that was considered by the board.